Good morning, everyone. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, so welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. So it's been a weird season with the holidays and with just not really knowing the direction I wanted to take YouTube in and kind of really getting caught up in like a lot of different things, which I'll go into a little bit later and just share kind of what I've been going through and just different things. But I wanted to get back into vlogging and get back into sharing life because so much is changing, so much is happening. My little guy is growing so fast. He's getting so big, and like I just love sharing that with you guys and sharing how I am adapting to each season of motherhood, and I love being able to share that with you guys, the struggles, the joys, all of it and everything in between. And so I'm back. We're gonna have a bit of a different day today because we have a few different errands I need to run. I need to get to go see my husband at church because he forgot his water and electrolytes and he is fasting. Yeah, I know. He's fasting, and so he has to make sure that he has all that, and we need to make it to the grocery store because we are out of JJ's milk. And well, he's still breastfed, but he's also on goat milk because he has a dairy sensitivity, but that's its own thing. But I want to take you guys along. I'm also doing kind of a house reset today. So we're going to see, I want to get through the kitchen and the downstairs is the big goal for today. And maybe tomorrow I'll get to the upstairs, or maybe we'll get it all done today. But the goal really is to reset the whole kitchen because the living room really just needs vacuum toys picked up and then it's good. So the really big goal is get all the dishes done, counters wiped down, and just get a good reset so that, yeah, you dropped your toy. And so the big goal is just to get the kitchen done. And so I hope you guys are excited for this video, and I look forward to sharing our day with you. What? You can't. You're trying to escape? Are you trying to escape? Good job. Where's Bubba? There he is! Where's Bubba? There he is! Yeah, where's the Bubba? Where's Bubba? Okay guys, so baby is down for his first nap. Now it's gonna be time to clean because we were away over the weekend. My husband was preaching in Spokane, and so just I feel like anytime you have to travel anywhere, even if it's like within 2 hours, like if you miss dishes one day, your sink is just full the next. Like I don't know how it happens, but it's like my husband is fasting right now, and I swear we're still producing the same amount of dishes. And it's rough because then you get overwhelmed and then you don't want to do it. And so kind of pretty much the house isn't that bad. Like if you were to see my living room, you probably would not think it's messy, and it's really not. The living room itself down here, pretty clean. Like I really just have to put up his little puzzles that he loves to play with on the floor. Other than that, I just need a vacuum. The kitchen is where I get overwhelmed because it's just like once the sink is full, I feel overwhelmed. And it's not even that bad right now. Like I've had that sink way worse. Like in all unfiltered reality, like I'm not the best at keeping up with dishes every single day. I'm getting there, but I'm not great about it. And so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna wipe down all the counters, clean the stove because we have a gas range. And so because we have a gas range, like food, I don't know if I'm just a messy cook or if this happens to a lot of people, but like when I cook on our gas range, I always end up with food underneath the grate and like the rails things. So I have to take those off, clean it, and it's not hard, it's just annoying, and it builds up so fast. And I feel like once you have one piece of food down there, it just looks nasty. And then I feel gross in the kitchen, and I feel like kind of ashamed, and I don't like that feeling. And I know that no one's probably judging me on that one little piece of egg that fell in there, but like I want to do better. Before I get into that, I did want to share with you guys kind of why I've been absent, and I do want to kind of be more brief because I do want to like vlog for you guys, and this isn't necessarily vlogging, but I've been very absent from YouTube, social media. Number one, last year I did pretty much social media a little fast. I didn't post about it because I didn't want to be that girl that posts about it, and I don't post that much to where I feel like anybody missed me. So I just took like, I think it was about a month off of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube Reels. Like, I still went on YouTube for like long form content, but I didn't watch any Reels on YouTube. But that was all I had. And I did not do YouTube because I was in this really weird place of like not really knowing what direction I wanted and what God wanted for my channel. And I got into this really bad place of like decision paralysis of like, feeling like I was gonna, if I started vlogging again, am I being disobedient? Like, kind of what's going on, and just feeling like really attacked in the area of like not wanting to do vlogs anymore, and feeling like they're not spiritual enough. They're not enough for God. And I feel like that was very much something I put on myself, where like I feel like God really put a grace on the vlogs that I was making, and like the views got really good. And not that that's the point, like the view is not the number, but I could see that God was using those to like reach people, and people were enjoying them. And even like, I don't know, I just felt super just discouraged about doing vlogs. And in this last about month, like I've just really struggled about being like intimate with the Lord. Like, I had a really amazing encounter with God, like, and it was really prophetic and it was really cool. And it wasn't anything I was supposed to share. It was really just something God wanted me to just write down and like watch to see if it would happen, kind of thing. Not if it would happen, but like he just kind of told me to write it down, don't share it. And it's nothing like crazy, which is why I don't mind mentioning it. But like I had that really awesome encounter, with the Lord, like really felt him speak and all that. And then it was like radio silence a little bit. And it wasn't God's fault. It was almost like every time I felt like God was going to speak to me, I was so worried that it was more me than him. And I don't know where that fear, it was like it came out of nowhere, but all of a sudden I was like worried about, am I actually hearing God? Like, I'd rather not hear nothing than say the wrong thing and things like that. And it was really, really toxic where my mindset got. And so my intimacy with God kind of got shut down hardcore. If you're someone who has that or has had those really deep moments with God, like when you suddenly don't have those, it feels really bad and it feels really dark and it can feel just really, really strange. And like I felt like that full-blown like just attack from the enemy at the same time while God's trying to work with me. The enemy's coming in and attacking me with these fears and different things. And like I started having certain nightmares, and I started praying through those because sometimes God uses nightmares to reveal actually what's really going on. And so God's been doing that too. And I've been working through that. And, like that sort of thing can be really discouraging. Also, on top of that, like my baby's been sleeping in. So like I've been getting to sleep until 8, like, which is like so late in the morning. Like it's amazing. Like to actually get to like, I can stay up late a little bit more with my husband, but like to sleep until 8 and your baby sleeps almost every night through the night. Like, and if he does wake up, he puts himself back to sleep within 10 minutes. Like it's beautiful. Like he's like 16 months now. He'll be like 17 months, I think, next month. Yeah. And so it's beautiful because like for a while we were not sleeping through the night and he was waking up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and I had to get up with him at that time. Brutal. Now he sleeps in late. But on top of that, like I feel like I'm attacking myself for not getting up early enough, even though this is just a season where my body's been getting rest. And it's just been really good to rest again and get that rest. And like I think I've put a lot of expectations on myself that have been unhealthy, and it has ended up playing into my relationship with the Lord, my relationship with those around me. And I've started to really, like, I started like seriously isolating. And I'm already like somebody who's not super social, and I can be really bad about like setting up like coffee dates or going out with somebody to hang out or whatever. And so to then, for me, who already struggles a bit with isolation, to choose to kind of isolate even more, to kind of cut my circle even like smaller for no reason, I think it really impacted my like mental health. And not that my mental health was like, I don't want to be dramatic and be like, I'm in such a dark place. Like I don't do that. I don't like saying that. I don't want to be dramatic because that's just not me. I'm not like I don't like that. Like, because for me, it's not genuine. And, like, I know I'm okay because I know God is good no matter what. And, like, it's hard sometimes for me to even talk about going through things because, like I don't actually feel like that, like the level of intensity is not even close to what other people go through. But I also know there are other women who go through this, and I do want to share because it is hard, especially like if you're married to a minister, you're married to a pastor or a leader, or you are a leader, like it can be even harder in those moments where you feel like you're going through something hard, or you're going through something like in intimacy with the Lord, and like you feel like you shouldn't be having issues, but you are. And so I think that on top of everything, like just having imposter syndrome almost. And we went to Spokane for my husband to preach, and Pastor Bryson is the pastor at Hungry Gen Spokane, and he like just ministered like a word that was just so like in season and like so perfect in the moment. And it was like the first time I was like, I needed this, like, and I was actually able to receive, even though my husband was there to preach and I was there with him. Like it was just such a beautiful prophetic moment where like totally interrupted like the flow of the service, but it was beautiful. Like they were like kind of at the end of worship, and suddenly just this move of God just hit, and it was just so beautiful, and so many people were like being touched by God, and like people were like on their faces. It was beautiful. And it was one of the first times in a while that I feel like I was actually able to receive, and the word that somebody gave was actually applicable like to my season. And because a lot of times the words are about like calling out sin or this or that, and like that's just not been like, that's not like, that's not been where my struggle is. Like my struggle's just been like needing the intimacy with the Lord and like decision paralysis and stuff. And basically his word was like exactly what I've been going through, and it was just so perfect in the moment. It was just such a beautiful time. And on top of that, like me and my husband went like solo without the baby because his baby was with grandma, and so we actually got like 4 hours in the car together because it was 2 hours there, 2 hours back, and we got so much time to just talk and like process these things that I've been going through. And so I was sharing with him before we got to service all of these things that I'm processing and trying to like put into words what I'm going through, because I can't even communicate it super well because it's more been a feeling than like words. And then for that service to just immediately minister to that, and it was just that reminder of the goodness of God. And I want you to know, like, if you're going through something, like even if it's not what I'm sharing, like someone else is probably there too. You're not alone. Like there are hard seasons, and spiritually there are seasons where the enemy just comes and attacks really, really hard, and it's not your fault. It's not even necessarily something you've done or you're doing these, but those are the times where like, gosh, they like really have to like dig in and like get deeper with God and hold on to him even when we don't want to, because in reality, like your flesh you may think you don't want to, but what you really do want deep in your spirit is to hold on to him and get closer to him in that moment. And like our God is a God of restoration. Jesus is like, he is the epitome of restoration. And so I want to share with you, like wherever you're at, like he can restore it. And don't put God in a box that like you're outside of his capability. You're not. Literally nothing you can do is outside of his capability to restore and overcome. Doesn't mean there's not consequences and hard things we go through because of our decisions. What it does mean though is that despite all of that, God can still create beauty from the ashes of our decisions. God can still create beauty from the mess of a person that we are. And so I just want to encourage you guys of that before we get back into the vlog, because I do have a lot of cleaning to do. And no, I'm not procrastinating. I just wanted to share this, but I do have a whole lot of this cleaning to get done, and I want to get it done first nap, because hopefully after first nap, we're going to go to the store. We're going to do grocery haul. Or not grocery haul. I'm just going to go to the grocery store. My groceries are not cool enough to do a haul. But then I'm going to do second nap at some point this afternoon around 2 or 3, and then maybe I'll actually be able to work out, which would be really cool. And I kind of hope he falls asleep soon. He likes to play in his crib for like 20 to 30 minutes before he actually naps, sometimes longer, and I just let him do it because he doesn't, like, he just literally like rolls around in his crib, plays with his little stuffy, and is really cute and all that. But yeah, so come along with me as we reset the house. Okay, small change of plans. I'm not going to immediately clean all the counters. I'm going to make muffins because I have bananas I think are gonna go bad, and I don't want to make a huge mess on the counter and then have to clean it twice. So we're just gonna go straight into making muffins. Hi, baby. Hi. Did you go to the store? Yeah? You wanna go? So we just made it back from the grocery store. I didn't really do much of a haul, but I did want to show you guys, I guess I show you a couple things that I like to have on hand in our kitchen and our pantry that are actually like not super healthy, like what's the word? I'm having really trouble like putting my words together, but alternatives, that's the word. Alternatives for your kitchen. Yeah, alternatives for your kitchen for just your basic stuff. So like if you like Cocoa Krispies, and I'm not saying that what I pick is like super healthy and clean, like we still have Cheerios and Special K occasionally. We have both right now, but we also have like this one that's a bit of a healthier alternative to just regular like Cocoa Krispies or whatever. The other thing that I love is at Costco you can get like a big bag of these guys, the Unreal, sorry, I think it's going to be backwards in the video, but they're called Unreal and they're super good chocolate. They make some that do have dairy, they make some that don't. The other brand that I actually really do like, because they are really, really clean for the most part, is Simple Mills. I love their muffins, pancakes, cakes. These are I haven't tried these before, but I'm excited to try these guys. Once he's down for a nap, I'm gonna finish cleaning up the kitchen because it's almost done. I do have a couple dishes now because I did a bunch of stuff and we ate and all that, but it's pretty clean compared to what it was. And so I feel better. I always feel better when I have the dishes done. Like that just feels better. We're gonna go change your diaper because you're stinky. Are you stinky? Yeah. If you were curious which room of our house is probably the messiest, that would be our family room because it's been overrun by the baby play toys and the playpen. And we put a gate in front of our TV because he kept grabbing the entertainment center and trying to get into it. So we had to put a gate in. And he likes to throw his toys over the gate. So there's toys literally everywhere. Show me. Oh, do you want this guy over here? You want this guy? What else do you need? You want this guy? You want your dino? Dino. You ready for your nap? Yeah. Oh. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. I just got my workout done and I did a little Pilates and ab workout, which took about 30-40 minutes, so that was good. And now I'm gonna hop in the shower and the hubby is bringing me coffee. While I'm thinking about it, I did mention to you guys that I was going to let you guys know what types of workouts I'm doing. I think the baby's starting to yell at me, so I might have to go. But I'm still doing the pregnancy and postpartum channel videos. I don't do yoga because spiritually I don't do that practice. Like there's no way to do yoga without doing the spiritual aspect of it. And as a Christian who like does deliverance, don't really want to have anything to do with that. But her other videos, like for Pilates, core strength, pelvic floor, are really, really good. And she really does not incorporate anything else. Like she does not incorporate spiritual things like that you would find in yoga into those other videos. So I really enjoy those. They've really helped me learn, actually, for once, how to engage my core, which I really didn't know how to do until I watched her videos. And so that was actually super, super helpful, like learning how to do that and how to feel my core, like, and actually know when it's engaged, and how to feel my pelvic floor and different things. As like a mom who's recovering postpartum still, like it just takes forever to fully like gain all that strength back. And so she's really good with that stuff. So I would definitely recommend her channel. So it's Pregnancy and Postpartum TV is the channel, and I love her videos. Let's go get Bubba. I'm coming. Let's go get him. You ready? You want to get him? Good morning. I hope you guys have been enjoying this vlog. It's been a while since I've done one, so it may not be as aesthetic or cute or put together as I normally am. But before I go, I did want to share a product with you guys, and no, this isn't like sponsored or anything. This is literally just something I think is amazing. And so it's called Arnicare, and it's what I use on sore muscles. Like, as a breastfeeding mama and a stressed sometimes mama, I have really struggled with headaches that radiate right above my eyebrows, and it's caused from the tension and stress when my neck gets super tight. And I've really struggled with tight neck muscles and tight upper back, and that stuff, just as soon as I put it on, it just feels like relief. My chiropractor is the one who recommended it to me, and she'll, like, as she's like massaging you before an adjustment, like, she puts it on and it's amazing. And I didn't realize how amazing it was until I started using it at home, and I've used it on my husband. Like, I would really recommend that product. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog this morning. I didn't do too much. I did my workout, so I'm really happy. I did get up earlier than I was and I have been. I got up at 7:30-ish. My husband helped me wake up. And the goal from now on is to kind of try to get up closer to probably 6:30 and try to start implementing that and be a little bit more productive, maybe get my workout in before my baby wakes up in the morning, so that the rest of the day I can focus on being productive and other things, because like I want to get back into day trading and stuff like that and practicing that, so that hopefully that can start being a blessing to our family. But I can't really do that if first nap is dedicated to like working out versus like learning and focusing on that. So I'm kind of wobbling between how I want to go about it, but all in all, I'm like really proud of myself for the last couple days, because I have been a lot more active, up and about. I actually left the house a couple times, and it's been good. It's actually felt really good this week to get stuff done and actually be more active. And so another goal that I have is to start doing more regular walks with the baby. Even though we're going into winter, you know, you can still walk as long as you're not in the middle of a snowstorm. And so, yeah, I've got goals, and we're gonna start working towards them, and I'll keep you guys updated and hopefully keep doing more vlogs if you guys like these. So if you did like, please make sure to like and follow and subscribe, and you can always hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I either go live or post a new video. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a blessed day.